Something smooth yet sinister, coming through to diminish you, and this here's the finisher. Check it out.
What's going on, guys? Trey coming back at your screen by means of the World Wide Web. And in case you didn't know, we had a pretty nice update today. Alright, I'll explain it in minor detail, a few of the things we had. Don't know if I'll touch on everything here, but one thing we got some new 7-stars. Alright, 7-star Viscera, Lully, Logan, and Gribe are now in the game, guys, and that's what today's video is going to be about. Alright, another new thing we got in here, they brought the demo dungeon back, and they brought another demo dungeon. Alright, so we got the regular demo unit that we've had for some time now, and then they added on a new dark version of demo. Alright, so we got a new dungeon. Alright, make sure you go farm the 2 highest levels, because you do get a gem upon completion for each. Alright, and then we got super honor summons going on. We got all kind of things going on in game, guys. Alright, so one of the bigger things, in my opinion, level cap has been raised, guys. Alright, it's no longer 500. I believe it's 900. It's either 900 or 999. I can't remember exactly, but it's one of those 2 numbers. Alright, and then the unit and item capacity has been increased to 3,000 each, both of them, which I think is super nice. I accidentally pressed quest there, didn't mean to go there. What I wanted to do, let's head over to units real quick. Alright, I spent quite a few gems already, so you see here, if you look in the upper right corner here, I have 2,000 unit slots. Alright, and then the item slots, I haven't maxed either of them out, guys. It's going to take a ton of gems to do that. 1,400 item slots. Alright, so you can get both up to 3,000, which I prefer. Alright, sorry about that, guys, unexpected. Okay, so I'm really happy about both of those updates, in all honesty, guys. You get a ton of space for that. Now granted, it's going to take you a ton of gems to unlock all of that space, guys. Okay, it really is. If I did my math correctly, if you were maxed out on unit and item capacity before, from that point to get to the new caps, I believe it's going to take a total of 800 gems, guys. Okay, now I could be wrong about that. Like I said, I did the math kind of in my head earlier. I may be off on that number, but if I did it correctly, it's looking like 800 gems. All right, and you can only sit on 500 plus whatever you pull out of quest or completing trials or something. All right, so no one's going to be sitting on that. So if you're maxing that out, you're going to be spending a pretty penny, guys, just to make you aware. All right, now let's go ahead and get into the point of the video here, guys. Okay, we are going to evolve some new 7-star units. All right, so the first one we're going to do is Viscera. All right, my boy Rakshasa Viscera. All right, so to evolve Viscera to 7-star, you need Fire Mecha Guide, Miracle Totem, Fire Totem, Mellow Dragon Mimic, Legend Stone, and you actually need 1.5 million Zell on this one. All right, so these global exclusives, somehow, some way, they've been getting away with 500,000. Oh, he's not a global exclusive. What am I talking about? I am bugging, and so is this game. My many sins cannot be erased. That's why my soul will keep burning to atone for my sins eternally. So, what a beautiful looking unit that is. Oh, Viscera. Alright, so let's discuss Viscera a little bit, alright, so you guys can see what Viscera's capable of here. Alright, so first of all, the normal hit count is 10 hits. You can get a maximum drop check of 40, so that's 4 per hit on the drop check. Alright, BB is a 14 hit AoE, costs 25 BCs to fill. SBB 16 hit AoE, costs 15 BCs to fill. UBB is a 21 hit AoE, costs 20 BCs to fill. Alright, the drop check, the multiplier, BB 260, SBB 500, and UBB 1000%. Alright, as far as the imp caps, standard on Viscera. Alright, 1100 on the HP, 440 on every other stat. That's pretty much the standard on most units there. Let's talk about the leader skill here. Alright, 80% boost to attack, large boost to critical damage. Alright, and that amount of boost to the critical damage is 150%. And then also a chance to inflict a random status ailment, 10% to inflict paralysis, curse, and poison, and 15% chance to inflict weakness, injury, and sickness. Alright, and then Viscera's extra skill, the BB gauge fills when attacked, that's 2 to 3 BCs there, and then boost the attack when the enemy has a status ailment, and that's a 100% boost. Okay, now the BB is a 14 hit fire attack on all enemies, probable infliction of a random status ailment when attacked for 3 turns, alright? And the percentages are exactly the same as the leader skill, alright? Just to reiterate, 10% chance on paralysis, curse, poison, 15% chance on weakness, injury, and sickness, alright? Now for the SBB, 16 combo fire attack on all enemies, probable infliction of random status ailment when attacked, same percentages as the other 2. And damage taken greatly boosts BB gauge for 3 turns, and that's a chance to fill 4 to 7 BCs. So pretty good stuff there, right? Now the UBB is a 21 combo fire attack on all enemies. Damage taken hugely boosts BB gauge, and that's by 50 BCs. So you're pretty much guaranteed to get full BB gauge when you get attacked. All right, and then the huge boost to the attack, which is 200%, and infliction of random status ailment when attacked for 3 turns. All right, so Viscera, all about status ailments. It's also a really good thing that Viscera can boost BB gauge on attack, alright? That is pretty much always useful, especially for trials. It's almost a given to bring a unit that's capable of that in trials, alright? So Viscera has some use, alright? Not hugely useful, but it's the combination that certain units have is what make them work. Do you need them for your squad? Viscera can increase a lot of things. Critical damage, attack, can inflict status ailments, can give you BB gauge on attack. So a very versatile unit, guys, with plenty of uses in my opinion, okay? So not too shabby there on Viscera, okay? Now, let's move on from Viscera. Let's evolve the next one. So the next one we're going to be considering is going to be Lully, alright? To evolve her, you need a Earth Mecha Guide, Miracle Totem, Earth Totem, Dragon Mimic, a Legend Stone, and 1.5 million Zell again. You can take that Lully on up to 7-star. Mayhem Empress, Lully, Luli, whatever you want to call her. Alright, so up and at 'em. Alright, I knew it. I wasn't wrong. I'm gonna have me some more fun. Okay then, girly. Alright, so let's break down what old Lully Luli is capable of. Alright, so here we go. Normal attack is 9 hits. Total drop check of 36, which means she gets 4 per hit. Alright, her BB is a 13 hit AoE, takes 20 BCs to fill. The SBB is a 17 hit AoE, takes 24 BCs to fill. And the UBB is only 1 hit, and it takes 20 BCs to fill. Alright, so the multiplier BB 270, SBB 520, UBB 1300. But it can be higher, guys. Alright, so as far as her imp caps, she's a little bit different. Alright, she's not the standard. Her HP 1000, attack 300, defense 600, recovery 400. Alright, so that's what you got on the imp caps on her. Now her leader skill, which is useful in some situations, alright, it is a 15% reduction in damage from thunder type units, a large boost in BB attack, which is by 100%, and an elemental weakness for earth types. The damage is 150% boost, okay? Her extra skill is a large boost to BB attack for 2 turns, and that's by 200% when more than 10,000 HP in damage is inflicted upon her. Alright, so when she gets hits by 10,000 damage the following turn, she's going to have a 200% boost in BB attack, which is not too shabby. It'll make it a lot stronger, right? Now her BB is a 13 combo earth attack on all enemies, a boost to BC and HC drop rate for 3 turns, that's by 25%. Alright, the SBB 17 combo earth attack on all enemies, boost attack for earth types. Alright, and that boost in attack is by 60% at SBB level 10. It boosts the HC and BC drop rate, which is by 30% at SBB level 10, and boosts defense relative to recovery, all for 3 turns. Alright, and that's a 50% conversion. Alright, so it takes 50% of your recovery and dumps it into your defense. Excellent stuff. Alright, now the UBB, which can be very, very powerful. It's a massive earth attack, 1 hit, but the thing about it, the damage is reciprocating to the remaining HP. And basically what that means, for every 1% of HP that she has, she gets a 12% boost in the multiplier of her UBB damage. Alright, which means you can boost this UBB up to a maximum modifier of 2500%, excuse me, if you have her at full HP. Alright, So definitely, if you're going to use her UBB, make sure she has that max HP, guys, okay? And it also gives a massive boost to BB attack, and that's by 500%. Alright, so yes, her UBB can be quite formidable with the damage, okay, guys? So big Lully Luli, she's a good one. Alright, next in line, Big Grab, okay? To evolve Grab, Thunder Mecha God, Miracle Totem, Thunder Totem, Dragon Mimic, Legend Stone, 1.5 million Zell. And you can evolve your Grab up to 7-star Optimum Mecha Grab. Okay, so let's do it to it. Telling someone to get over their regrets is pretty cruel. Ha ha. Reminds me of that guy. Alright. So I don't know how Grab is so cut and swollen. He's just in a robot suit. But that's beyond me. Okay. So here we go, guys. Normal attack, 11 hits. Can get a maximum of 44 drop checks, so that is 4 per hit, guys. Okay. BB is a 15 hit AoE attack, takes 20 BCs to fill that gauge. SBB 18 hit AoE attack, takes 30 BCs to fill that gauge. UBB is a 20 hit AoE attack, takes 20 BCs to fill that gauge. Okay. The damage multipliers: BB 270, SBB 520, UBB 1200. Okay. Now, as far as the imp caps, he is not the standard either, guys. His imp caps are actually exactly like Lully Luli's, okay? But just to reiterate, 1000 on the HP, 600 attack, 300 defense, 400 recovery. Alright, leader skill, similar to Lully, but in a little bit different way, okay? His leader skill is a 15% reduction in damage taken from water type units, nullifies extra critical hit damage, and boosts the damage dealt to weaker elements for thunder types. Alright, so nice stuff there. The extra skill reduces damage taken by a quarter when more than 10,000 HP and damage is received. Alright, so basically if he takes 10,000 damage, it's going to shave off 2,500 of it. Alright, so he'll only have 7,500 damage inflicted upon him instead of 10,000. I think that's a pretty good leader skill, extra skill myself, but we'll see what you guys think. On the BB, 15 combo thunder attack on all enemies, and a 1-turn attack reduction effect is added to all your allies for 3 turns. Alright, and that is a 10% chance to reduce the enemy's attack by 20%. Alright, so not too shabby. It's only a BB, guys, so not gonna be that great. But you got the SBB here, 18 combo thunder attack on all enemies, fills own BB gauge to max, a 1-turn attack reduction effect. And this one is the same as the BB, unfortunately. 10% chance to reduce it by 20%. And boost attack for thunder types for 3 turns. And that is a 60% boost at max level. Okay. So we got another unlimited AoE SBB unit in the game, guys, with Grab. Okay. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Now the UBB is a 20 combo thunder attack on all enemies. Reduces all enemies' attack for 2 turns. And adds a thunder barrier to all allies. Alright. So it's a 10,000 HP barrier, and it's supposed to have 100% reduction in damage. Alright, not too sure how that's gonna work. Alright, that would require some testing. Alright, just to make sure. I don't think that works as like Magrus's UBB or the door and the Dory UBB, where you get 1 damage. I don't think it works that way. Okay, but just giving you a warning in case you may think it does. It will require testing. I honestly don't know for sure. I haven't used them yet. In all honesty, throughout my entire Brave Frontier career, which has been quite some time, I haven't really used Grab that often at all. Alright, now last but least, in my personal favorite of the 4, we got my boy Logan. Alright, so what you need to evolve him: Dark Mecha God, Miracle Totem, Dark Totem, Dragon Mimic, Legend Stone, and 1.5 million Zell. Alright, so if you got those items, you may evolve your Logan up to 7-star Vicious Twin Edge Logan. My man. Alright, they did do something to Logan I don't like when they made him 7-star. I will clarify that here soon. Okay, my friend's words brought me back. I shall wield my twin blades again and house the will of the cursed armor within myself. Alrighty then. So there he is, the man himself, Vicious Twin Edge Logan, my boy. I still like him, man. I can't believe I still got a sacred jewel on. That thing must have been equipped to him for like a year and a half now. Alright, anyways, let's break it down. So with Mr. Logan, 10 hit normal attack, 4 on the drop check per hit for a grand total of 40. Alright, his BB is a 14 hit AoE, takes 14 BCs to fill. SBB is an 18 hit AoE, takes 20 BCs to fill. And the UBB is a 21 hit AoE, takes 20 BCs to fill. Damage multiplier is 260 on the BB, 500 on the SBB, 1000% on the UBB. Imp caps are the standard, 1100 on the HP, 440 on the other 3. Alright, leader skill not too different from a 6-star, okay? 30% boost to max HP and 100% boost to attack of all allies when fire elements or more are present. So he is a rainbow lead, so if any of you guys been using like a rainbow lead in arena, Logan is actually not a bad choice for you, okay? And a chance to inflict a random status ailment, guys, alright? Now his is pretty much the same as Visceral's, alright? 10% chance on poison, paralysis, curse, 15 on weakness, injury, and sickness, alright? Now the extra skill adds chance of slightly recovering HP when attacked, 25% chance of healing 20% of the damage taken, alright? So that's pretty good. And absorbs HP when attacking, 5 to 8% HP drain, alright? Now his extra skill, guys, and they took it off of his BB, which, I mean, it is what it is. At least they gave it to him in his extra skill, okay? But if you know Logan back in the day, his 6-star Logan, I believe his BB was called Mephisto Soul. It was a single target attack, very strong, and absorbed a ton of HP, a ton of it. Pretty much if he used the BB, he was filling his HP up, alright? They took it off of his BB now and made it his extra skill. So unfortunately he doesn't have it on both anymore, but I think the extra skill, it's good enough, alright? I think it's good enough to absorb 5 to 8% of the damage that Logan deals, especially on multiple units, is more than enough, okay? Because he's very strong, very high attack unit here, guys. Just to put it in perspective, Breaker Logan will have around 2846 on the attack at max level, give or take, you know, a little bit, because, you know, even though 2 people may have breaker types, they do still vary in stats slightly. Alright, now let's get into that BB. It's called Agria Soul, 14 combo dark attack on all enemies and a chance to inflict a random status ailments. Alright, now this one is a much higher level, guys, okay? 40% chance to inflict weakness, injuries, and sickness, and a 30% chance to inflict poison, paralysis, and curse. Alright, so powerful stuff there. Alright, and then the SBB is called Cursed Armor's Coffin, 18 combo dark attack on all enemies, damage taken, greatly boosts BB gauge 4 to 7 on hit, reduce his own defense by half, but an enormous boost to his own attack for 3 turns. Alright, so he cuts his defense in half, but he triples his attack, guys. Increases it by 300%. Triples his attack, so he is strong. Alright, at the cost of half his defense, but however you want to look at it, this guy is OTK material. He's going to be knocking necks off. Then finally got the UBB. It's a 21 combo dark attack on all enemies, boost max HP, and that's by 20%, and boost attack relative to max HP for 3 turns, and that's also by 20%. Alright, so Logan, OTK powerhouse. Alright, definitely my favorite out of the 4. I've always liked Logan though. Ever since he was first released in Brave Frontier, I really like Logan. Alright, so that's gonna wrap up this video, guys. 4 new 7-star units are now in Global Brave Frontier, and I have just broken down each of their capabilities, guys. Okay, so pick and choose which one you like. All of them have a use somewhere at some point, okay? But they're all wonderful units, guys. 7 stars are all powerful units regardless, okay? So get your hands on them, evolve them, use them, like them, love them, okay? Any questions, comments, anything like that, guys, leave them down below. I'll do my best to get back to you. Otherwise, we're going to be wrapping this one up. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You wish to join the Facebook group, link down below in the description. Otherwise, thank you all for watching. Please continue to like, subscribe, favorite, share, comment, and everything else. And of course, I'll be back at your screen with more Brave Frontier Global soon. Later, guys.